Oh yeah, everybody, it's your favorite tiger hat wearing motherfucker Red Rocks Cliff Jumper 1984, the alcoholic Autobot. Ooh, some beautiful natural fucking ice. Hey, this time I'm gonna do my opinion of my top favorite 5 video game franchises. I guess this is what I'm gonna go at with this one. Let's get to it. Number 5, Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, anything around that genre. I really enjoyed, of course, the first 3 NESs. Lost Levels is awesome. They did great on Super Mario World, and then they weren't scared to start branching out on some other stuff. Super, Mario Brothers RPG was a really, really fucking awesome ass title, man. That's one I would really like to see another game of. It's nice it's on the Virtual Console. I used to ROM it. I never had it on cart, and I got to beat it on Virtual Console. It was definitely an enjoyable game. I love RPGs. Super Paper Mario, that's awesome. I definitely enjoyed that. I had the one for Wii, but I don't think I finished it, and I don't know whatever happened to it. I can say I never picked up any Mario Galaxy yet, which I'm a little ashamed to say, because if you haven't seen it before, yeah, I've got an 8-bit Mario tattoo. I like how they keep some of the same things going with the new Super Mario Brothers. Those are definitely fun. I have the one for Wii, and there's the second one coming out. It's supposed to be on the Wii U, which I plan on getting too. And if I had one that, an idea to take it for the next series or next game, to be ballsy, if I wanted something, I'd like to see Super Mario RPG too. There's plenty of awesome things, and I think they could work with a company that does another game that's going to be my number 1. If they would work with that company making an RPG, I think that would turn out pretty fucking cool. So yeah, on to number 4. Metroid. Oh god, I had that game when I was 12 well, I had it since I was like 7 or 8, but didn't actually beat it or actually understand what was going on until I was like 12 or 13. It was definitely something different because it was like survival in space with not knowing what's going on. I thought it was cool how there wasn't a map in the first game. I think that's, unless there wasn't memory on the cart to put one on or something like that. But I thought that's a really, bright thing. A lot of people bash it for not having the map, and they're like, oh, Metroid Zero has the map. I just think that makes it too easy. It doesn't make like a space exploration kind of, because you're still exploring technically, right? And when you land on a planet for the first time, how the fuck do you already have a map if you just show up like, damn, I know where everything's at? That's kind of bullshit. Of course, Super Metroid is awesome. I did the Game Boy one, Prime 1 and 2. I had 3, never finished it. And I did want to play another M, is that what it is? Yeah, I haven't, or Other M, something like that. I haven't played that yet. So I should probably give that a shot too. There's been a lot of games I've been wanting to play on the Wii that I just haven't had the time. I had an idea of what they would do next. I mean, there were so many 2D Game Boy games that were, or the Game Boy Advance games that were pretty darn good. I don't know. I would thought like an Other M was supposed to be really good, but then I heard it got bashed so much. So I'll make my own opinion when that time comes. I really don't have an idea of what I'd want to see next. So fuck it. We're gonna go on to number 3. Mega Man. Yeah, it's gonna hopefully be one of my next tattoos. I'm finishing this quarter sleeve up. I've beaten all the NES games, half the Game Boy games, all the Super Nintendo games. Well, not Mega Man Soccer. I don't know if I could say that. X4, 5, and 6 I beat. Didn't get to play X7 or 8. I'm still stuck with Doc Robot stages on 9 and 10. I did beat 8 of the original series also. But again, it's for the whole series. I'm including X, the Battle Networks, the Mega Man Zero series, That was a fucking good one. And of course, if there's not much more I gotta say. It's the Blue Bomber. I love rock music, and stages really get you into it. I'm gonna put a link below to video game cover band who's going to do a quick rundown of Mega Man 2 medley. It's fucking awesome. Check that shit out if you love fucking rock. Um, where would I want to see that series go next? They're almost killing it. Mega Man's almost dead. The next phone for his 25th, his next game for his 25th anniversary is going to end up being released on the iPhone or something like that. I mean, it's cool you can build your own Mega Man. Well, come on, put a console release out. You know what fans want? Everybody wants another X, but a 2D style 16-bit X. Fucking do it, damn. Listen to your fans, Capcom. Number 2, Legend of Zelda. Ah, yes, Link. A lot of fond memories of that. Number 1 blew me away when I was little. That was so cool. That's when I first started getting, of course, into gaming, and I don't know why. Adventures of Link, number 2 on the NES. That's my favorite. That's my favorite of the series. Link to the Past is also. It's one of my top 50 games on the list. I want to make a list sometime also and do that on YouTube. But there's or like at least just my top 50 games. I'll never be able to put them in order. I'm never. So that would be really cool to do, I think, sometime. I didn't get to play much of Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword? Yeah. I want to get into that. I only have like 3 hours into that, which I'm in the first dungeon still or something like that. Yeah. Which way there's some screenshots of something going around of the new one that they're working on, but we'll see what happens with the Wii U. I'm interested to see with that tablet pad how it's going to advance the game and some of the details. I'm sure that's going to come into play a lot, which I think that'd be pretty cool. Implement another direction and stuff. But then if there was a game I would like to see go next, in my opinion, there was also talk, even in a magazine and something online about it a while ago. Like, supposedly they thought Nintendo was playing a futuristic Zelda, because it all happens, not every Link is the same Link, and there's different time periods. But what happens if it was in the future? And that maybe change it with some sort of a gunblade kind of, not really like a Final Fantasy ripoff or anything, but I think that would be kind of cool. Probably a lot of people would be like, oh, that's fucking dumb. I don't know. I innovated a little bit, but you can still stick to some things and modernize it a little bit. I don't know. I just think that'd be something neat to try out. And number 1, Fire Emblem, turn-based RPG. I was so disappointed that it never came to the States on NES. There's ROM translations in English, of course, and patch and everything for them, but I would just really like to have the cart. And there's all the games on Super Nintendo that were never translated. I mean, GameCube game was awesome, and the Wii version, even if people bashed that a lot, I think that was fucking awesome. With the 2 stories going on once, even though it happened in number 2 in Gaiden, but the wider range of characters, I love class upgrades. I don't know what it is about that game. I love Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy series probably would have been number 6, I would think, on my list. But I don't know what it is about the style of how that combat is like that when it goes to the split screen and the duels. That's just like, yeah, I always watch them. I never shut them off. And the magic's cool. I think the next one's only going to come out in a 3DS, which I don't have to go get another console for something I'm not going to play that much. I mean, I probably would play it if I had it, but I don't know. I would still see myself playing my home console more than a handheld. That series is just awesome. And my favorite one out of that would be Gaiden number 2. It definitely would. I don't know why I keep going back and playing it. I'm playing it again for the 4th or 5th time. So that's pretty fun. So yeah, and if there's a game I'd want to see in that series made next, will be a Wii U console version. Fuck yeah, that'd be awesome. So really, what I want to say with a quick rundown, if you got any games that you like on my list or series, let me know. What's your top 5? Let me know. I don't care. Put a comment below, video response, and you can hit that button right about there. Yeah, there, and subscribe. Yeah, motherfucker. So you know what? Drink one on me, and oh yeah, bust out some fucking video games.